Welcome back to part 5 of What Remains of Edith Finch. We played Lewis's story, just barely. Milton's, Gus, and Gregory, I believe it was. So we still need to play Dawn's. I don't know if we do Sanjay's or Kay's. And then we need to do Edie's. So let's go ahead and continue with the story. So we're still in Lewis's room from part 4. It's pretty chill place, it looks like. We're almost to the top of the house.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
We got the bubble wrap. Sorry guys, I have to do this. Gotta pop all the bubbles.
But I understand why we left.
Let's see. Open the fridge. Upstairs.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create fulfilling classroom. A fulfilling classroom.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
It's probably because they're all homeschooled.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Chinese food sounds so good right now. Okay, so it's very dark. I mean, obviously we follow the lights, but I want to see if I can see any. Maybe there's
the
something.
power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Key is gone. The basement.
When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we're going to the old
It
house.
was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
We're playing his grandma.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Just keep walking straight.
I got turned around.
That's lies. I've been going straight the whole time.
I started seeing things.
Should have brought a gun.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
There's a fence here. She got the old hands.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Damn it,
It's
Mom.
mine.
Edith!
Give it
Mom,
back.
you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Always
I
find
kicked
my
and
kid,
screamed,
bro.
but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Messed up.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Damn.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh shit.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Yo. Nice. I'm sure a lot of people do this with the window down.
A few years went by.
I'm supposed to shake it.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes
Real quick.
and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Who's the dad, bro? Yo, are we about to be born?
This journal was supposed to be for you,
Oh my gosh, we are.
but now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh, we're coming all the way through.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Come towards the light.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.